Hello guys and welcome to Laravel 7 tutorials. So guys, in the previous video we successfully implemented the unique view functionality which is working fine, and now we can see the unique views on our blog details page right here. Guys, in this specific video we are going to implement the popular blocks functionality based on the unique view count, and we are going to display right here. Guys, our relationships are in place, so yeah, now is the time that we can start implementing the popular blocks functionality. So without further talking, let's start. And first of all, what I need right here is I need a card or a space to show the popular blocks right here. So what I'm going to do is let's move to Sublime. Let's access the block blade right here. Let's move down. And I am going to copy the last card, or let's say you can say the div right here. I'm going to copy this till I chart. Let's copy this and paste it right here. I'm going to make minor change, let's say heading, so popular blogs, okay, based on the unique views. And I don't need to implement the condition based on the tag, so I'm going to remove it from right here. And let's view this. Okay, so now we have a space for the popular blocks. Let's start implementing the popular blocks, and for that what I need is, in order to fetch and loop through the records, first I need to get the records. So let's move to front-end controller. Okay, so right here this is our index page from which we are returning the blog view or index view. So yeah guys, we need to get the popular blogs right here, and for that I'm going to create a variable popular blogs, okay, and I'm going to get data from the visitor tables, okay, and this time we are going to use the select row query. Select row, I'm going to explain it, don't worry, okay. So I need to get the blog ID, okay, and I need to implement count, let's say count with respect to ID, sorry for that, okay, and I need it as count variable. I am assigning a variable inside the collection. Everything will make sense, just give me a minute, okay. Okay, now what I need to do is simply get, but this is going to throw an error because we are trying to group multiple things without assigning anything. So yeah, let me show you with an example. Let's do a refresh right here. Okay, so now if you see the error, syntax error or access violation, mixing of group columns makes max count. So yeah, that's why what I need to do is simply group it with the help of ID, blog ID. So yeah, group by blog underscore ID, and that's it. We are good to go now. Let's do a refresh. Okay, so I missed something. Yeah, I think arrow right here. Let's do a refresh once again. Okay, now it's fine. So guys, now let's discuss this query. Let me show you the visitor table. Right here you can see we don't have anything that is related to count. So what we are doing right here with the help of select row, just listen to this carefully. Guys, we are neglecting everything right here. We are just focusing on this blog ID column, okay. And I'm saying what you need to do is you need to look for the blog IDs column, okay, just in case right here. And what you need to do is you need to count the ID right here. So whenever I see a blog ID 10, I'm going to mark it and count it based on the ID. So right here, one record, then I'm seeing the same blog ID and a different ID. So let's say if we calculate them or add them, we will get the result of 2 right here, okay. Now let's move forward. Right here we have a third record for the same blog, so it is just going to add these ID, let's say not with the ID value guys, but with the row count, okay. So let's say 2 and the third one, and that's it. So in total we have 3 records related to blog ID. After that, after combining or summing all the records that are related to specific ID, I am saving it in the variable. Let me show you right here, count, and we can actually see it. So let's do dd $popular blogs. Let's see what we have. In this case, we are only going to have blog ID and the count itself. Okay, let's do a refresh here. Okay guys, let's see this array collection, and inside it we have a blog ID and the count. Let's move to second one. Right here blog ID is 3 and count is 1. Let me show you a different result. So blog ID 10 and count is 3, as you can see from right here, 1, 2 and 3. So this is how it's work, and this is the count variable which we just made on the go right here. Okay, this one. So yeah guys, now it's working fine. Now what we need to do is we need to do some minor changes. What I need to do is I need to group all the blogs that are related to this ID. We have already grouped them with the help of ID right here, you can see. Okay, so now whenever I have a blog ID, let's say in this case 10, it is going to merge that record, and we are saving the blog ID in the blog ID variable, and we are saving the count in this count variable. As simple as that. Now additionally we can implement the order by. So let's do that. Order by, I need to order by, let's say, blog ID first in the descending order. Okay, just like that. Let's close it and let's move forward. Now I want to order by based on the count in the descending order once again. Okay, it's just an additional functionality if you want to implement. Also we can limit the record, because in this case guys, I don't want to get all the blogs. I just want the popular blogs which have the maximum count. Let's say in this case I want just 4 blogs that have the highest view count or unique views. So for that I can simply implement limit. So yeah, limit, and let's say we can, and actually it isn't going to work because I'm missing an arrow right here and right here as well. Okay, so limit 4 records. Okay, I hope it makes sense guys. And now it is going to give us the result for the max count and limit it by 4. So yeah, let's review it, refresh. So now you can see previously we had 6 records. Now in this case we have 4 records, and if you see the first one, now we are assigning or ordering the record with the help of blog ID first and then based on the count right here. So let's see the second. The ID should be 9 right here and the count is 2. So yeah, it's working fine. Now what we need to do is we can simply pass it to the view and fetch it. But guys, in order to display all these records on front end right here, I need to get all the blogs. In this specific case, we don't have all the blogs. As you can see, we are implementing the pagination and we are going to have 6 records per page. So in this case, we don't have all the records or all the blogs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign another variable and I'm going to find all the blogs. So let's do that. So $all blogs is equals to blog and I'm going to order it by ID descending. Okay, and what you need to do is get. That's it. Now we can pass popular blogs and all blogs to our view just like that, and I also want the all blogs, this one. Let's view this in action right here. Yeah, it's fine. Now what we need to do is based on the condition we need to show our popular blogs right here. So let's do that. Let's move to blog blade. Now what I'm going to do is first of all I'm going to fetch all the blogs. Okay, so yeah, for each dollar all blogs as dollar individual blog. Okay, let's end this for each and for each. Now I'm going to implement another for each for the popular blogs. Add for each dollar popular blogs as dollar PB. Okay, let's end this for each as well, and for each. Now based on the condition where the blog ID matches, we can simply display the details of that specific blog. So add if and only if this is going to print only if this ID matches this popular blog ID. So yeah, if dollar individual blog ID equals to dollar PB blog underscore ID. Remember, we are saving blog underscore ID in the in right here, as you can see, blog ID and group by block ID. Okay, so yeah, let's move forward. And in that case, if this is true, what you need to do is you need to display the individual blog title. So individual blog title. Okay, and let's implement a BR right here, and we need to end if, just like that. Let's do a refresh and let's see what we have now. Okay, so now you can see we are not showing all the blog titles. Why? I just told you, we are getting all the blogs, we have the popular blogs, we are matching the ID, where blog ID matches the popular blog ID, we are going to display that specific record only, and that's it. So yeah guys, now let's make it like let's implement a badge right here so it looks good, because now you can see it's like totally trash. So yeah, for that I can simply use bootstrap badge, and let's move here, and I can simply use this, but this is going to look a bit different on our layout because we have some different CSS on our front end. So yeah, but we can use it. Okay, so let me implement that. Okay, now what we can do is let's print the name here, the title. So $individual blog title here, and let's say if in any case we don't have anything, you just need to show empty, and right here we can get the count. So $pb count is saved in pb right here, public blog, popular blog, sorry not public blog. Okay, so pb count, just like that. And let's say if in any case you don't have anything, you don't need to show anything. So let's do a refresh. Okay, so now let's implement some margin, and for that I can simply implement it right here, m-1 margin 1 right here. So now yeah, it looks way better. Now what we need to do is, guys, let's say if a user want to see this specific blog details, he can simply click it, but now it's not clickable because it's not an anchor. So let's implement an anchor, and let's make this a link, a working link. So for that, the best way to define our anchor is right here, just before the button, anchor, and let's say href would be, I think we already have a URL because we are viewing our blog details. So yeah, let me close this anchor just in case I don't forget. Okay, let's move forward, and now we can simply see the URL. I think URL, let's move to URL, web.php, and yeah, this is the one, blog URL. So URL blog / and now I need the URL of that specific blog, whichever we are printing the details. Okay, so I need to show the URL right here. I don't need to show the URL, but I need to implement the URL, sorry guys. Okay, so $individual blog, I need blog URL. Okay, just like that, and yeah, it should work fine. Let's do a refresh. Okay guys, let's click on this link, and yeah, we are able to see the blog details. Okay, so yeah, let's try another one. So it's working perfectly fine. So yeah, let's move forward, and now we need to do the same for the rest of the pages. Let me show you with an example. Let's search for anything, let's say lorem, search, and right here you can see undefined variable or all blogs. So we are trying to get to for each the all blogs, but we are not returning it from right here, from the search function, search method. Let me show you this one right here. So we are not passing anything, so that's why we are facing an issue. If you can also implement a condition, let's say if all blogs exist, you need to run this, or else you don't need to do anything. Okay, we can implement that condition as well, but guys, we need all the blogs right here as well on this page. So what I need to do is, I am just going to move up. Let's copy everything till all blogs, this one, copy. Let's move down to the search method right here, and let's paste it right here, just like that. Align it. Let's move down. Let's pass the popular blogs and the all blogs just like that. Let's do a refresh, and it should work fine. So now you can navigate from here as well, from the search functionality, and it's working fine. Okay, let's try the tags. Same case guys, we are not returning all blocks. If you just put the if condition, it should work fine, but in this case as well, we need the all blocks, and we need to show the popular blocks, and these links should be like a working link on every single page. So yeah, for that reason I need to once again copy this, and let's paste it in the tags right here, just after the tag name, and let's return it to the view. So popular, this one, and I need all the blogs, just like that. Let's do a refresh. Okay, so yeah, it's working fine. You can see, let's try to access something, and let's try another tag, study, let's say. So yeah, we have a result and links are working fine. Last thing, we need to implement it for the categories as well. So let's do that. Once again, let's move to filter category, and just after the category name, we can do this. Let's return it, popular blogs, and the all blogs, all, just like that, and let's see it in action, and it's working fine. So yeah guys, so that's it for the popular blogs functionality, and you can see it's working for fine. And let's say if in any case you see any sort of bug, you can just comment it out and we will solve it together. So I hope you guys like this functionality. I hope you guys like this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you, take care, and yes guys, be ready for the next one. Okay, take care.